with my nose. Hello, we're live.
Hello.
Hello. First, I want to say hi to Hoosier. Hey, Hoosier.
Hey,
Thank you for
Brett.
being
What's
here.
up?
And hello, Tim. All right. Well, there we go. We're live. We're up and running. So, why are we talking tonight? We're talking about Hack Your Health and a few other cool things. If you would like to enlighten us,
Yes.
what's happening the weekend of Hack Your Health other than Hack Your Health?
Oh my goodness, there's so much going on with Hack Your Health, and that's so exciting. Lots of cool stuff. So, if you are in the carnivore community, you should be super excited. If you're going, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to go. This will be the first one that I've ever attended, so I'm super excited about a lot of it. But I know in with Alia and myself and a few others that are working with the Healing Humanity team, there's a
Yeah.
lot going on with the filming
Oh,
and the information
I
going
thought I
on.
had that hoodie here. Sorry. I don't.
So we're super excited because there's a whole big lineup of folks that are going to be filmed for the documentary. So Carrie and Adam will be there, of course, with all the equipment set up, filming. We've got an Airbnb that we're going to be at a separate location doing a lot of the filming and getting that set up in and around the Hack Your Health event. And then we've got a couple of big events that we'll talk about, I guess, here in a little bit, but
Yeah.
super exciting news about some of the stuff that's going on that will be open to those who are there at Hack Your Health with a presentation that's going on Sunday. And then we've got a big, huge meetup, which is a fundraising meetup that's planned for that Sunday night, which is June 2nd. And then there's a massive, which really hasn't been talked about too much yet. Probably be a lot more advertising going on this week. A massive live stream event, unlike I've ever seen before. I think this might be the first of its kind, and we may have to wait for Todd if he joins us to go in a little bit more detail on this. I don't know if we want to save that little surprise for
We'll save
a
that
little
for
bit
later.
later. So stay
Yeah.
tuned for that. But surprise announcement coming about that. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, exactly. So on the night of the fundraiser, like what's that all about?
Yeah.
If people wanted to go to that.
If people want to go that, there are a few tickets left. It's we are limited in the capacity, but we've got a big room reserved at a local restaurant there. It's a Brazilian steakhouse called Casa do Brasil, and super excited about it. I heard great things about it. It's got really good reviews. But we've got incredible attendees already who are going to be there. Of course, Carrie, Adam, pretty much the whole Healing Humanity documentary team is going to be there. Most of us, so that's
Yeah.
exciting. So Todd Bachnes, myself, Limitless Lindy, bunch of folks are going to be there with that. And then we've also got Dr. Chafee, we've got Bella from the Steak and Butter Gang, we've got Dr. Kiltz. There's several others that are going to be there, and other carnivore content YouTube creators. Jim Tucker, which is Ribeye Ranger, he's going to be there. Lynn
Oh,
Tucker, his
wow.
wife, are going to be there. Several others, so it's super exciting
It
for that
sounds
event.
so fun. It sounds
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I wish I could be there, but I'll watch the videos about it, and you guys can tell me about it in a different live stream.
yeah. So it's meant as a fundraiser. So that's one of the things we're hoping to make some money, more money for the documentary, because it's
Yeah.
continues to be expensive to film that with all the lineups that's going on there. And then we've got a few plans. So haven't announced anything official just yet, but we've got a few things that we're going to be doing as some possible giveaways,
Cool.
which will be fun. So things that may be from that weekend, maybe some extra things that we're going to be doing as some giveaway / raffles, and yeah, that'll be exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, I shouldn't have done this live stream. Now I'm like, how could I go?
Not too late. Get your ticket.
Yeah, I know. Just like,
But
traveling from the US, from Colombia to the US, it's just an ordeal.
yeah,
I mean, it's not like it's so far. It's only like 4 hours till Texas from where I am, but
really,
still.
I
Yeah.
didn't know it was that close. Wow.
Yeah, it's very close. It takes 3 hours to get to Tampa, like where my sister lives.
Wow.
So Austin, it's only a couple hours, but it
Yeah.
just feels like a whole ordeal. And I said I promised myself I'm not going back to the US until 2026.
So if this makes you feel better or worse, I'm not sure, but I'm driving from the Dallas area to where we're staying at the Airbnb, and
No, no,
it's
no.
about a 4 hour drive. So I'm just saying that's how big Texas is. So.
I think Colombia is literally the size of Texas, the whole country.
I don't
Is
know.
I know you guys have your own country in
I know
Texas.
Texas may be bigger, but yeah.
Yeah. So, while we're waiting for Todd to show up and we talk a little bit more about this, does anyone have any questions about the event or Hack Your Health or just like carnivore in general or any random questions you want to know about Texas and or Colombia?
I know while you're putting those in, I know Brett's in from Who's Your Carnivore's in the comments. I know he's going to be there
Yeah,
uh,
he says
at,
he's
at
flying
Hack
home
Your Health. He's
Sunday
flying home. He
night.
won't be at that event, but he's
Aww.
going to be there for Hack Your Health. So hopefully we'll get a chance to meet again in person. I got to meet him when we went to the Chicago meetup. So that was fun. So I've already met him in person one time. I know you missed that one too.
Oh
Um,
man, but I was there. I flew in. I was in Chicago that day with strep throat and two sick children. So that's why
no, that's
uh,
rough.
I know.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting to spend more time with Brett because we're going to be, hey, as the low man on the totem pole YouTubers, we're there to help with the grunt work. So we're going to be cooking, we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff
That's
for
the
the team,
best.
and I'm so excited about it. I'm like, that's what
Yeah,
I said. I'm going to bring my smoker. We're going to smoke some briskets. We're going to do some ribeyes. We're going to make sure that the place has got plenty of meat options ready to go.
that's awesome. And Brett's gonna sit. Me and Ashley be smoking and grilling. Love that. Oh my
Right.
god, I love that. He makes Brett makes some really good steaks. So you guys should do like a contest, like a taste contest, like who does it better.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He made steaks at the meetup I did go to in Wisconsin in
Okay.
March. I was able to go to that one. Um,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice. Well,
grilling.
I kind of want to do some things that are a little different that, that's the way we are in Texas. I like to make, a little Texas pride. I'm going to show, so I might do, and I may have to do a little bit of a video on this if I do it, but I might have to make the Texas breakfast fatty for the gang to let them know what that's all about. That's pretty sweet.
What does that mean? Oh man, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise, but you can always check it out. It's one I found on YouTube, and I love it. But you do like a bacon weave. You lay out all the bacon, you weave it together, and then you layer it with sausage and layer it with eggs, scrambled eggs,
Oh my
and
goodness.
then you wrap it up into a roll in a loaf, and you smoke it on the smoker. And oh, it is amazing.
That sounds so good.
It is.
That sounds so yummy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Are you
does
ready to come
anyone
yet?
I really am, but I just can't. I just can't. Literally in their last team meeting, the one I was at a week ago, I was Googling. I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out, but it was just
I get
no.
it. I get it. It's
Yeah.
hard to do everything. There you are. There's the Texas breakfast fatty. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. And then we have
Oh,
hello,
hey, there's
hello,
Lynn
and
Tucker
hello,
Carnivore.
Josephine.
Lynn's going to be there.
Oh, thanks. Brett's fun to hang out with too. We were just chatting away. Here's what I love about so I've only made it to one meetup. I do live so far away, so that's my excuse. If I was in the US, I'd probably figure it out more. But it's the best. It's the best to meet everybody in person because we're just like pixels right now. We're not like real human beings. We're just like on a screen, you know what I mean? So to
Yeah.
meet people in person, it's so lovely because
Well,
I don't know, it's great.
I love it too. I've been to the Chicago meetup. I've been to one in Austin, and both of those I've met people for the first time, and I just feel like I've known them forever. Like we just instantly
Yes,
hit it off. Relate again. There's just so many cool connections. But
right.
Lynn Tucker Carnivore, who's in the chat there, her and her husband Jim. Like I met them in Austin when we went to the Carnivore Soldier meetup,
Yeah.
and again, first time I met them, but I just instantly I was like, these guys are awesome. Like I was
Yeah.
there with my dad, and it was so much fun. But Jim's a retired police officer, and they're just an amazing couple. They've both started their channels now. At first, when we were talking, they're like, "Oh, we're not going to be doing YouTube and whatever else." And now I love that they've started their channels, and they're doing great because I mean, Lynn's a natural. She was on. She was a host for. the Home Shopping Network, I believe, for a while and stuff like that. And she's just a natural on camera, and she's great. I love the stuff they're putting out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Just yeah, real human beings, real. You know, you can see them, you can touch them, you can give them a hug, they can see what you're really like.
Susan's one I'd love to meet too. She's always in the comments and always saying, "Hey, I would love to get to meet her in person."
Everybody, hello,
There's Jim.
Rabbi.
There he is.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Holly's hobbies. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody.
Hey, Holly's hobbies. Is that Carrie's sister?
I thought she did something else. Maybe, yeah. Agree, Ollie. Every meeting in person. Yeah, your dad was really fun. Ashley, fun.
Yeah.
What's QVC? What's QVC mean? Or is that an internal conversation? Okay.
No. That's the shopping network or something that was the that they do a lot of like I don't know how big it is anymore. They in America they used to have it. It was on the channel and they put different products up there and you could order it off the TV and they'd ship it to
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is the person? I want to know from anybody who's going. I want to know who's the person. And don't feel bad, anybody, but who's the person you're most looking forward to meet that you haven't yet met? Put that in the chat if you're going. And what about you?
Are you asking me that? Or
yeah.
The people in the chat need to put that in there too. But
yeah,
I'm torn, honestly, because there's so many. I'm so excited, honestly. I'm gonna hopefully have the opportunity to meet. Several, and I think we'll see these names repeated over and over. But Dante from Ferrigno Freedom.
Oh yeah.
Super excited to meet him and shake his hand. The three doctors that I'm seriously dying to meet. Dr. Kiltz. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to meet Dr. Kiltz?
Oh my God, he's the best.
Dr. Chafee. I'm going to get to spend some time and get to meet him. And then Dr. Baker. I mean, that's awesome. I'm really excited to be part of the Healing Humanity team with Carrie and Adam. I mean, I love what they're doing. And so that's a big piece of it. But to meet those doctors is going to be super excited. I wish Ken Berry was going to be there, but another event, we'll make sure I get to meet him in person at some point. I'm so proud of what they're doing and what they've done. It's just something that I my life has been changed, and I know many others have because of this. And to be able to tell them that, to be able to try to just encourage them to keep doing what they're doing, and it's got to be hard. I work in the medical industry, talking to doctors all the time, and to go against what the norms are, it's got to be difficult. And so I'm super proud of what they're doing. I love it, and they're healing and helping so many people.
It's so amazing. I've talked to Robert Kiltz a couple times, and you can, by the way, find him on Instagram, and he'll just chat with you. He's the nicest guy ever. He's just like your best friend. Yeah. So I think that's how you're gonna feel like when you meet him. Guess what? Somebody just showed up. Hello.
There he is.
Yay.
Speaking of somebody I'd like to meet in person, there you go. I'm ready to meet Todd too.
Oh, me
man,
too.
It's gonna be a good time.
Now I told Ashley that I'm literally regretting doing this live stream because I totally want to go now. I didn't even want to go to Hack Your Health, to be totally honest. I just want to go to the meetup.
It's like the reverse of buyer's remorse. You're now like mad that you can't be there.
I know, because even a year ago, it was last June when or last year sometime, Carrie and Adam were talking about this. They're like, we're gonna go to Hack Your Health. I'm like, maybe I should go. But I should have planned it out better. Whatever. It's like I said, it's a whole ordeal. Okay, so Holly says it's like meeting the 12 apostles of Carnivore. How do you choose?
Right.
It's true. It's true. So Todd, I asked, who are you most looking forward to meeting at Hack Your Health? So this is what we're just going through this real quick. I'm looking forward to seeing the video of Carrie meeting Dante. There's a video of Carrie meeting Dante. Oh.
Well, I'm sure he'll film it when he meets him for the first and then he'll put a video out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to Carrie meeting Carrie Man because his 30-day video is the first Carnivore video I saw, and I was hooked. Wow, that's awesome. That was not the first Carrie video I saw. In fact, I saw Carrie I was binging a lot of Dave stuff. I was watching Dave Max stuff almost every morning when I had a chance. And then Carrie was there. And I'm like, oh, I have to email this guy. And then I was like, oh, but he has so many subscribers. He'll never answer me. And then he did. So, but then eventually I saw that video. Think, look at all this work these good people are doing. Carrie's interview with Dave Mack almost made me cry because of the fact that he got off of his psychiatric medications. And that's why I reached out to Carrie, because then I heard he was doing this thing and I'm like, of course I want to help people get off these meds. They're terrible for you.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that this way of eating does that for people.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like there's so much good content up there. A lot of it's like hard to keep up. Like I've never seen that video. Now that you said that, I'm gonna go back and find that video tonight and watch it because I've actually never seen that one.
It's got like 500,000 views or something, maybe more now. It's almost maybe 800,000 last I checked. Wow. So that's awesome, Rabbi Ranger. Carrie is the man. Oh, hey, we got to say that now. Carrie is the man.
Carrie is the man. I love it.
Tell him I came up with that. Tell him Alia came up with that.
We need to come up with some shirts and wear shirts down there that says Carrie is the man. That would
be God. You guys totally should.
Made? Oh Carrie my God. Man. That'd be awesome.
Carrie is the man. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm looking forward to meeting every single person at the meetup. That's a great answer, Lynn.
Seriously.
I mean, it's
true.
Is hard. It's true.
And there's going to be so many people. Like I've never met Raymond there's just so many. I can keep going down a list. So I'm just so excited.
Yeah, totally. Karen says she's kicking herself in the butt. Hubby was willing to take me to Hack Your Health. I got overwhelmed with all the people that I would get to meet. I canceled. Aww. Okay, well, Karen, we're together. We're together because I wanted to go also, and I canceled in my own mind.
And Karen, I don't know how close you live to that, but if you don't get a chance to go to Hack Your Health, the whole conference, if you could still go to our meetup or something like that, there's going to be a ton of people there to meet. So that would be exactly. Another opportunity where you don't have to go to the whole conference, at least if you're in the area or drivable.
Exactly. And I want to say also, I put in all of our YouTube channels in the comment section. If you want to go to the events, I put the link there so you can sign up for it. So I'm going to say, hey, Mr. Todd, says Holly.
Howdy, Holly.
Let's see. Brett says hello. Todd, Tim says hello. Dee says hello. Donna says hello.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, Carrie is exactly as you would expect him in person.
Yes,
that's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I'll second that.
Now, since Brett's here, Brett, would you say that I'm the same in person or that I'm even weirder?
I'm going to guess you're weirder, but that's
probably. Susan and I able to go to Hack Your Health. Yeah. Yes, everyone's gonna every YouTuber and influencer will be with their phones out all weekend.
No doubt. I was gonna say there's gonna be so much content, so many like lives just randomly shooting on I'm going live right now because here I am with Dr. Kiltz or whatever it is. I mean,
yeah. Karen, you're like right next door. Just go. Just get in that car and go.
It's drivable. Do it, Karen.
Aw, Brett's so sweet. You're 100%. You're 115% fantastic because you've got a Tesla. I always, every time we in any live stream where he brings us up hanging out, I always bring up his Tesla because it was like I felt like royalty in a Tesla.
Funny.
All right. So we didn't bring up.
I was gonna say we saved some news, right?
We saved some news. So you and Todd, there's something special that's happening that has to do with something and going live. And can you talk about that for a little while?
Yeah, absolutely.
We were waiting for you to come on so we could do that because I don't know if it's even really formally been announced too much. So.
Not a little bit. I've given some hints into it and talked about it a little bit, but yeah. So Saturday night, we are doing a live stream. It's kind of a conglomeration with Healing Humanity and the Steak and Butter Gang, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be Carrie Mann, Bella the Steak and Butter Gal, Dr. Anthony Chafee. It's going to be Dr. Kiltz. It's going to be Dr. Philip Vardia. And it is going to be, which one am I missing here? Dr. Kiltz, Vardia, Chafee, and Baker, Dr. Sean Baker. Yep. And then it's going to be Adam at Carnivore Today. It's going to be Limitless Lindy. It's going to be Dante Ferrigno. And it's going to be myself.
Todd Bacchus.
Yep.
Wow.
10 channels, simulcast, live stream.
How fun.
And
That's gonna be
what's going to be
awesome.
so cool is we're going to be having dinner together at a undisclosed location in Texas, and but we're going to be having dinner together, and we're also going to shoot everybody behind the scenes. Ashley's going to be there. Brett, who's your Carnivore, is going to be there. The shoot, I wish I could remember their name. Maggie, Pastor Maggie. What's the?
Oh, I don't remember that one either. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know.
Pastor.
I know Carrie's girls are going to be there as well. It's going to be super
For sure.
super
The whole.
and don't know exactly what is going to happen, but if you're not able to be at an event that night or whatever else, and you can tune into that live stream on somebody's channel, that's gonna be huge. It really is. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh man. So it's Saturday night at what time?
7 p.m. Texas time. So I think that's Central. Isn't it?
Yeah.
8 p.m. Central. Okay.
No, 7 p.m. Central.
7
7 p.m. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And so Saturday, the 1st of June, 7 p.m. Central. That sounds like that's going to be fantastic. If you want, I can help moderate. I think.
Yeah, you can definitely hop in. We're going to need plenty of that. I bet there's going to be a lot of live viewers.
That is a big audience.
It is.
Now, it's split up with a lot of channels, so that's good. I mean, but
it's still
crash the network.
StreamYard's going to be pretty busy that night for sure.
Yeah. So wait, so how is it actually going to work? How is that going to work?
Well, I shouldn't say StreamYard. I ended up having to get Restream because we couldn't stream to enough channels on StreamYard. So I got Restream, and what we are doing is me and Adam brainstormed this quite a bit, but we are renting a bunch of equipment for a bunch of cameras. So we're going to have about 8 cameras, 10 microphones, 8 cameras. And then we have a video switcher so that we'll actually be able to go pan to certain cameras, whoever's speaking at any given time locally. And then that is the video signal that'll go to StreamYard. So there's just going to be one picture on StreamYard because we're going to do all the video switching locally because we don't have enough bandwidth where we're at to stream 10 cameras.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be fantastic. It's quite the ordeal. It got big, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're super excited.
Pastor Jeff, yes, thank you, Brett. Pastor Jeff, yeah,
that nice.
Is it. All right.
Okay. Thank you for that. Some of us are so sad. The main event. This is a nice consolation.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, if you can't go to Hack Your Health and be part of the live stream wherever you're at remotely, at least it's a good concept.
Oh yeah, okay, good. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. So whoever, I'll email you afterwards, and we can set that up so I can help moderate.
Yep.
And Brett's going to be there, so you guys can be the in-person moderators. No.
Absolutely. Oh, did we get the? Do we? I'm sorry, I'm behind, but do we have the link for the tickets for?
Yes, I put it in everybody's chat on their channels, but because I can share it again here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't let me. I can share it again. I'll share it again.
Yeah, because it's gonna be crazy busy because we're gonna have that going on, and then we're gonna be the very next day on Sunday we're gonna be having the fundraiser for Healing Humanity.
That's awesome.
That's huge. Saturday morning before the live stream, we're having an SBG meetup, which is crazy. So. It's
lots going on.
For sure.
Sunday at Hack Your Health, if you're going to be in attendance at Hack Your Health, Carrie and Adam actually are going to be doing just a session, a breakout session on the documentary and kind of what's got going and how that all came to fruition and answering some questions and doing some things about that. Plus, they're going to actually show and reveal for the first time a 3-minute preview of what's been filmed so far. And so that anybody in attendance there will get to see that first, which is awesome and super exciting for that. And that's going to be awesome. But then it'll come out to everybody else too. So I know Carrie will put that out there on a channel so that everybody else will be able to see that too if you're not able to be there at Hack Your Health. But we'll go from that event. and then I think Dr. Baker speaks right after that, and then it goes straight into the our meetup fundraiser that we're doing at the Texas or Casa do Brasil.
For
That's
sure.
so fun. I just want to just let everybody know who's watching, because I know a lot of people have donated a lot of money and a lot of time for this project. But making a documentary and making a film that is going to be looked at costs quite a bit of money. So that's why we're continuing to do fundraisers or talk about this. So anytime you've done a donation, it's super appreciated. But just in case everybody knows, because we have raised like $150,000 or more at this point. But it's like a drop in the bucket.
Well,
Sorry.
no, it really is.
Oh, unfortunately, it is.
And during the live stream too, we did end up. It got expensive, is what happened. For all the video and audio equipment and
Sure.
for the food and everything, because we're feeding all the workers and the doctors and everybody and all the guests. So we got a sponsor. Bella was gracious enough to help us out, get a sponsor. So we got Carnivore Crisp is sponsoring us, but I wanted to give a shout out to them. But also,
that's awesome.
They are giving us an affiliate link that we're going to put out for Carnivore Crisp, and also on everybody's channel, we're going to put that out, and all the proceeds from that affiliate link for Carnivore Crisp on the live stream goes to Healing Humanity as well.
Oh wow, that's wonderful! That cool? I love that. That's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, and for those, I was a little surprised at the cost of some of that, because at first, I mean, Carrie talked about the travel costs and where they go into locations. There's a lot of bring in equipment and buying equipment and all that kind of stuff, but actually the most expensive cost that I was unaware of is the editing costs. I mean, good night, to professionally edit and put some of that stuff together. I mean, just the rough estimate is about $1,000 a minute.
It's crazy.
Put that stuff together. So yeah, there's a lot of expense to do it in the quality that they're doing it. And I will say that it's going to be. Everybody wants to know when it comes out, but it'll be coming. But when it does, it's going to be worth the wait. I really believe that. I think.
Yeah, I was flat blown away by that 3-minute trailer that they put together.
We got to see a little preview of it, so yeah, it is. It's especially if you've been following, if you know what's going on, you know who's in it. I mean, if you don't shed a tear, I'd be surprised.
For sure.
Yeah, oh man, it's great. So. You'll see it soon enough. That's the teaser. But
that's the teaser.
When you watch it, I want you to also realize that it's your help that's made this possible. Like your money, your energy, your donations have made that possible. And that is, it's quite beautiful. It's amazing what we're actually doing. Yeah. So many people's lives are changing. Somebody even, oh man, please let me know in the comments why you're doing the carnivore diet and how you got here. Not to this live stream, but how you got here to the carnivore universe. I would love to know if people want to put that in the chat. Let's go through these comments really quick. That's going to be huge production. My phone to miss the main event, Siri. There you go. Yeah, make Siri. Is this your dad?
That's my
dad. Hello, Jay. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. And Ashley, where'd you get that background?
I'm still working. Well, still working on the background. I'm kind of putting it together, Dad. Yeah,
it looks great. I can't wait for the live stream. I wish I could have gone, God willing, another time. Well, Stephanie, you're in my boat. We'll be there together, watching online. So actually, thank you so much for setting that up. By the way, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun, exciting to be a part of it. So, whatever we can do, and I know for those who don't get to go to this one, I know that Carrie and Adam have said emphatically that wherever they travel to, filming various people at different locations, they want to do meetups. They want to do more. I mean, they're loving the meetups too, because I mean, like we were talking about before, it's just such a fun, cool way to get to meet people in person, and that is hands down something they want to continue to do. So we'll help organize and plan meetups at almost every location that they're going to from this point forward, and make sure that there's an opportunity for people in various parts of the country and other countries perhaps to meet them.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, there's amazing steak restaurants and you can get delicious steaks for like $10.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Busy. Don't forget to sleep too. That's right. And Karen says, with trying to meet everyone, is anyone going to have time to listen to speakers?
I think so. It's gonna be tricky, but for sure we're for sure.
I even said if I was going, I wouldn't even go to. I wouldn't want to even see the speakers. I would just
I
want to talk to
doubt.
people.
I doubt Adam or Carrie will see a speaker. Their schedule's
No,
packed.
No,
totally.
they're
But you
not.
got whoever's going needs to go see when they're speaking. That's
Yes.
true. Hello,
Well,
Pam.
that's the ones that we're going to. I'm going to see
Yeah.
the SBG panel and the Healing Humanity panel.
Awesome.
And then Dr. Baker afterwards, hopefully.
Yeah.
Exactly.
then-
Oh yeah. Oh, Holly has a good point. Sorry, when you think movie costs millions to come to the box office. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Like 10 million was the price. I think that was 50 million. What was that movie? That came out last year. How come I can't think of it now? The one that like Disney had forever on the shelf about saving kids in Colombia. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Price of Freedom. Price of Freedom, is that what it was
Oh,
called?
Sound of Freedom.
No, Sound of Freedom. Yeah, I was gonna say that was close.
50 million. 50 million. That
Yeah.
movie. And that was like one of the cheapest movies produced.
Yeah, one of the cheap ones.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think we're doing pretty good. But we still need to make some more.
Yeah, and I love the fact it's crowdfunded and everything else. What was Jim's question?
Oh, sorry.
No, I think
sorry.
he was asking about how many people I think are going to Hack Your Health. I'm curious too. I don't have any idea. I know it's a big event.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't know. There's a bunch. I know. Well, I guess we're gonna find out on because on Friday night, I forgot that's the other thing. There's the Hack Your Health VIP dinner too. That's gonna.
Oh wow, there's like so much happening. So much happening.
There is. It's crazy.
It's going to light up the food industry. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you, Alia, for the acknowledgement. You are correct. You're correct. You're welcome. I got to see the teaser. It's amazing. Very touching. Oh, you did? How cool. Okay. Did we get a sponsor? Yes. Somebody brought that up, right? Did we get a sponsor?
Yeah, we got Bella at the Steak and Butter
awesome.
Gang was gracious enough to help us introduce us to Carnivore Crisp. And so they are, Carnivore Crisp is sponsoring us, and it's, kind of a joint effort of Steak and Butter Gang and Healing Humanity. So
Nice. That's awesome.
I think they're going to be a vendor at Hack Your Health too, so I'm excited to. Hopefully, they'll be giving out some samples.
Actually, I didn't tell you, but I'm not even joking here either. But there's a whole bunch of Carnivore Crisp heading to your house right now because they're the sponsor, and then we're like, how are we going to get them down there? I'm like, I know an address, so I shipped them to you.
Nice. I will let you know there might be a bag or two missing.
That's all right.
I'm just saying.
Road fuel.
Are Carnivore Crisps, aren't those like organ meats, like turned into like chips?
There are all sorts of them, yeah.
Oh,
different kinds of meats.
I think there's that, but I think they do like, just like even ribeye and some other stuff.
Mhm.
It's all just
Oh.
dried and yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
next time I go to the US, which I said would be in 2026, but maybe I'll have to come to a meetup. I'll find a cheap flight on Spirit and come to some meetup you guys are doing because I can't wait that long. I will have to get Elements. I'll have to get Keto Chow. I'll have to get Carnivore Crisps, and I will have to get what's that other thing? Carnivore
bars.
Carnivore bars. I'll have to get all of those.
You might have to do it sooner because I know that the flights to Dallas are probably not that expensive for you. We'll get one going to Dallas here pretty quick.
Oh,
You can fly
I would
straight
love
into
to go to Dallas. I would love to go to Dallas. You got a couch? I can. I do some couch surfing? Okay, awesome.
You got it. No hotel costs. You got to get here, but no hotel costs.
Oh, and
I'll even pick you up from the airport.
oh, DFW is so big. I'll have to try to put my southern accent back on. Hi, y'all. When I do posts and I say y'all, it's from my days of Texas.
I don't know.
but
I was laughing. I don't know who I was going. So I got the hacking or Hack Your Health, I don't know, app, the flyer and the app and all that came in today. And I was looking at the VIP dinner. So whoever's going to that, I was laughing because it says you're supposed to dress up in Western attire. I'm like, I've been practicing this my whole life.
That's your regular attire. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
oh my God, that's hilarious.
I told everybody, y'all going to have to get hats. Yep.
Yeah, I just downloaded it too.
There's those groups in there, and so a few people. So like for the company name, you can put like Hack Your Health, or like I put Hack Your Health SPG, because then people can track you down while you're there and message you through that app if they're trying to meet up or anything.
You mean Healing Humanity, or did you?
Or yeah, sorry, Healing Humanity.
Yeah,
my head is fried today. But yeah, so Healing Humanity,
that's a
the
good
other
idea.
HH.
That's a good idea.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
put it under the company name, they can search you. So
Cool.
Nice. I just want to go through some of these comments. Lisa says, I kept having reactions to every plant I ate. I told my husband plants hate me. I looked up plants hate me at YouTube, and there was Dr. Chafee saying plants are trying to kill me.
Yeah. I watched a video today on a I think it was Dr. Baker's channel, on a vegan who had been there vegan for like 10 years. I also watched the one where he did the interview with that was a bad video. The militant vegan. And she was Dr. Baker's the man for even sticking in that interview. But wow.
I was listening to that last night before live stream. I'm like, she's literally just screaming at him. Like, but here's the point. Okay, I'm just gonna stick up for vegans right now because my mom was a vegan for a very long time. There's like, most people are good people on the planet. Yes. They're trying to do the best, but there's a small percentage of people that are just nuts, and that girl fell into that small percentage of very evil people.
Well, that's what I was going to say too.
That's somebody's echoing.
That's what I was going to say about that particular one. That he was a vegan for about 9 years before he finally got so sick that he had to switch over. But what he's talking about is like, because again, he went in with that exact good intention and had a great healing right off the bat because he got rid of all the processed foods and the things like that. So eating again clean diet made a big difference, and a lot of people do well on that. But he did not have good reactions afterwards, and he talked about what he was eating every single day, and it just built up in his system. But he's so there's just it's hard because I think anybody who's dealt with some kind of issue, which is most everybody, is trying to figure out what's the best way. So I love that this voice is getting stronger and stronger, and we just continue to see people healing over it.
Oh, it's amazing. Like, I sometimes feel like my story is crazy, like nothing, like not important at all. And then people interview me and they're like their jaw dropped. And I'm like, because it's the life that I've lived since I was a teenager, of everything that I went through. And it just seemed normal to me. It shouldn't, pain and suffering in any respect should not be normal for anybody, by the way.
Right.
Oh my God. Okay. Back to people's success stories here. Between Dr. Bering going after the Diabetes Association and this movie, we are looking at an exciting year. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. This is so cool.
Yeah, and that was my big why with type 2 diabetes. So I love what Dr. Berry's doing there, and I'm so excited. Any way we can support, be on there. And I think that's continue to put those messages in the comments and stuff like that. I mean, that's super helpful.
Yeah, exactly. Susan, clean keto 5 years, saw Carrie's 30-day carnivore video, transition to carnivore June 2023. Over the past 6 months, in fact, 6 years, I've lost 168 pounds. Wow, that's so wonderful. Awesome. Yay.
That's huge.
So many health improvements. Weight loss was a bonus. Yeah, weight loss will be a big bonus for me. I think that, being a woman, you just have this ideal of what you're supposed to look like because it gets pushed so much in your whole life. But I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot happier feeling not like poop.
and I love the way that Susan put that. That was the bonus, right?
That's the bonus.
And most of the carnivores will tell you, like, you have all these other amazing things happen. And then, the fact that it's funny, I kind of showed my wife earlier today. I was like, look, I've like never had any kind of like definition in my arm. And I'm like my veins are starting to, I'm like, this is crazy.
Wow.
Like,
that's crazy.
It's very cool. I'm so excited by little stuff like that. But the weight loss is cool, but it's the energy. It's the, the things that you just feel completely different. I know Carrie said a bunch of, like, I didn't realize this is how a proper human's supposed to feel like that.
Right. And I'm going to be honest that I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I very much eat in a carnivore sort of way, or very low carb. Anyways, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I'm going to say something that's very funny. When I got pregnant with my first child, my feet expanded and they never shrunk back again. This is so normal for women when you have kids. So starting on a carnivore diet So I tried on a pair of shoes today that I bought like 2 years ago, and they were literally like a size 9 men because my feet were so wide I couldn't get them into a size 7.
Yeah.
Which was my original shoe size, 7.5 wide. That's basically what it's been my adult life. So now for years I'm buying gigantic men's shoes to fit my feet into them. I literally look like I'm wearing clown shoes. And so when I went to Chicago, I was going to an event with my mom and I had to look nice. One, I could fit clothes and look nice in like clothes, not just like stretch pants. And I love that. I got a nice suit. And my foot was 7.5 wide again. Nice.
That's a clown shoe.
That's a clown shoe.
Yeah, those are size 16s I wear.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny. But the funny thing is, like, my foot shrank after 6 years. My foot went back down to its natural size by being on a carnivore diet, like,
Wow.
or carnivorously eating. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one more crazy thing, I got to do a video of like very strange stuff that's happened to me. My C-section scar never healed. I had 2 C-sections within like a year and a half of each other, 2 babies in a year and a half of each other, and it never healed properly after years. And I won't get into the gross details of it, but it just wasn't healthy at the scar. And then 3 months in, the skin was totally healed.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy. But the shoe thing is very funny.
Okay.
If you're a woman and your shoes, your foot size got bigger after having babies, let me know in the comments.
For sure.
Okay, I have to bring up another one because I've never heard anybody else talk about it, but I've noticed this. Has anybody else noticed their sense of smell has gotten like crazy good? Like I feel like my sense of smell is like
Oh yeah.
almost too good now. And I'm like, this is weird. And I'm smelling things that I've never smelled before. And I'm like, something's weird or different. I've never heard anybody talk about that, but I'd be curious if anybody else has ever.
Yeah, you guys
noticed.
should put that in the chat. I haven't noticed that because I've always had like a crazy heightened sense of smell that got more heightened when I was pregnant. So I can smell stuff all the time, but that's very interesting. But I did notice that my body smell went down on carnivore. This smell went down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear that a lot, and I hope I'm a testament to that because nobody tells me I stink anymore. But
yeah, exactly. Oh, Donna says they didn't put it out though. They held on to the film, wouldn't release it, so it was purchased by Angel Studios purchased it and released it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather give donations to Healing Humanity, people dedicated to helping people heal instead of doctors interested in writing never-ending prescriptions. Yes, thank you. And we totally appreciate any donations.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they tripled their attendance at Healing Humanity due to wait, what does that mean?
Hack your health.
Oh, Hack Your Health due to carnivores. Yeah, sure. Okay.
And it's funny because there's a large carnivore contingency that's going to Hack Your Health, from what I understand too. So it'll be good. It was previously called KetoCon. I'm not sure why or when they changed the name to Hack Your Health, but it was a keto event, and I guess it's been going on for several years. So
yeah, I've heard of KetoCon for years. I've heard of that.
A lot of carnivore influencers and carnivore people that are going to be there. A lot of carnivore speakers too. So that's really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I want to try
Carnivore crisp chicken skin.
Well, you can just go buy chicken skin and put it in your air fryer. Oh, this happened last night with the cough. Do you not have Amazon there? We have Amazon and we have free shipping, and I order stuff from the US all of the time with free shipping, but I don't buy stuff that's not free shipping. So therefore I don't buy stuff like carnivore crisps and other stuff. I think that question was for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it. They're
Fish
talking
skins.
to each other.
Interesting. I don't know about fish skins.
At Josephine. Okay, yeah, they're talking to each other. Okay, let me see. I couldn't watch the entire militant video. Oh, I couldn't either. Oh my God.
I did. I had to pause it a couple of times, but he was so patient and
oh man.
And
hey, Adam's here. Or
what's
was
up,
here. I
Adam?
hope you're here. Hello, Adam.
There we go.
hey.
We love Adam.
Looking forward to seeing Adam as well. This is going to be such
It's gonna be
fun
awesome.
event.
Sure, he
Hey,
got some.
Lindy.
So,
Lindy's here.
Hey, Lindy.
Hello, Lindy. I want to do a live stream with you and Lindy. By the way, Todd, on your guys' thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
maybe after Hack Your Health?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
After.
Yeah, definitely swamped now.
My son, 23 years, went from 14 WW to 13 shoe and lost 135 pounds in 10 months. Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I
That's
guess,
incredible.
But the shoe size, size.
14 WW. I guess that's wide. Like that's the,
Yeah.
specific wide shoes with that. That's
Oh,
really
man.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's so great.
Yeah, that's what these are. Is a 16 WW. Incredible.
Lisa, yeah, okay. Helping my theory here. I love it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it does, and not only that, but things don't smell the same either. Like,
No.
So the smell of things has changed too. Like you smell, like I can smell when I get food now. Like even if it's hamburger or whatever, but it was wrapped in plastic, I can smell the plastic on the hamburger.
Oh, wow.
When I get it out of the package.
Wow.
And I'm like, it's actually kind of annoying me because I'm having a problem right now because I don't like any bottled waters because I can smell and taste the plastic in the bottled waters.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's I understand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, that makes sense. Hunters need a sense of smell when hunting. Oh, that's very
good point. Good point.
Better smell, better taste, better eyesight. Oh, wow, better eyesight.
Now, I'd love for better eyesight. I'm still working on that one.
Me too. Okay.
It comes, man. You've seen my email from my optometrist. I think I put it on a few times, but in 7 months, I had to go back and get new glasses. I'm like, man, my eyesight's bad again. What's going on? Well, what had happened was I'd healed up so much. My prescription glasses were not the right prescription anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but my optometrist came in and said, were you here, in June? I was like, yeah, I was. And he's like, that's incredible because it looks like I'm looking at a different set of eyes than the scans that we have on file for you from 7 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that's
he actually
crazy.
It is, and he actually sent me an email because I said, "Can I have that? Can you put that in an email for me?" And he said, "Yeah, you have absolutely no sign of diabetic retinal edema anymore, and you have your retinal walls have thickened to a healthy thickness because they were worried about retinal ruptures and hemorrhage." And he said, "Also, your veins in your eyes have thickened and they are healthy now."
Wow.
That's so awesome, Todd.
Yeah. And what was crazy was since I was 14, I have not been able to get contacts or LASIX because my astigmatism was too much and my retinal walls were too thin. And now in 7 months of carnivore, this was 7 months into carnivore, it healed so much that I can wear contacts or get LASIX if I want them for the first time.
Wow. That's incredible.
Wow.
Yep.
So,
before carnivore, I went to see an optometrist. Yeah, an ophthalmologist, and they said it doesn't look like you can get LASIK eye surgery or anything like that because of my astigmatism. Maybe I need to go check that out again.
Yep, because now I can.
That's awesome.
I'm hoping that that's what happens because I got contacts for the first time this last year, and they drive me nuts. But I've been trying to acclimate to them, and I'm hoping maybe that's what it is because I feel like it's the wrong prescription. I'm like, it doesn't do anything for me. So
yeah.
You also have to make sure, like when I wear contacts, they have to be like your eye has to like the brand. Your eye has, yeah.
Probably shouldn't have got the year supply, huh?
No.
I always test out. When I was wearing contacts, I always tested. That's something that changed when I was pregnant. Also, I couldn't wear contacts anymore. All these weird things, but I got to try it again. All this stuff has changed now. Okay. Josephine says, "Oh my God, my dry and red skin batch on my leg is all gone. Used my homemade beef fat and coconut cream 5 times in the last 2-3 weeks. Skin all over feels better. Wonderful.
Nice. That's awesome.
Great.
I mean,
being in pain is the worst.
We've heard a lot of skin healing stuff with the carnivore. I mean, I've never had real bad skin conditions or anything, but I can tell my skin is different. Like it feels moist, it's smooth. It's just not,
Yeah.
it never dry and itchy anymore. Anything. It's amazing.
I have this hand used to be, it started during the time of that virus, not because of the virus, but because anywhere I went, you had to put alcohol on your hands.
Yeah.
And so for years, my hand was like very red. You can't see it. It's a little bit red right here, but it was like on fire. And I would put all this stuff on it. And I even still have a bottle of steroid cream right here. But eating this way and eating like super low carb, and I think it was plants and sugar that kept it extremely inflamed. Because, and I wish I would have taken a picture of it to show before and after, because it was like really disgusting and gross. But the worst part was the pain. And I know, because if I go home and I eat something with my parents that I shouldn't, my hand's in pain again. That's why I said I'm not going home for 2 years.
For sure.
I'm just joking. My eyesight, 2 new glasses, 5 improvements in my right eye and 2 in my left. Shocked my eye doctor. That's amazing. I need to go get my eyes checked again. I was just happy that after I started Carnivore, my eyesight wasn't worse. I was happy that it hadn't gone down, like, because it's been going down, getting worse and worse progressively for 20 years, probably because I work in front of a computer all the time.
Yeah.
So I was happy that it wasn't a worse prescription. I was like, that's enough of a success.
That's a win, right?
Yeah. That's a win. Okay. Holly, fluid retention, high blood pressure, pregnancy hormones, all influence vision, as do many medications. That's very interesting. My husband can only use colloidal silver on his contacts. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, well, we're about an hour in. We got 9 minutes left. Unless anybody else has some questions and comments, and we go over a little bit.
I think we should recap a little bit too, right before we leave, and just remind.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Todd, you want to say something first?
No, I just was going to say I have 5 minutes, and then I got to bounce out for a meeting.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Well,
let's recap.
Why don't you say your possible goodbyes to everybody? Because I know you're coming to Texas, and this Montana boy might melt into a puddle when he gets down here, and so we're a little bit worried about that.
That's a fact. Just for Texas, I went and bought a straw hat because if I wear this felt hat down there, I'm definitely gonna have.
I keep checking the weather for you, and we've got a little bit of cooling coming in, so I'm hoping it's not going to be horrible.
I'm praying for it. Michael was torturing me with your guys' upcoming temperatures, and he was reading me some 92s and 93s with your humidity, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to look like the abominable snowman hits Texas here pretty soon.
Well, tomorrow our high is supposed to be 98.
Oh, my Lord.
The good news is, starting Wednesday, it looks like it's dropping back down into the 80s. So
hopefully
that's here in the Dallas area. But
I feel like my 80s here in Montana would be like your 115s. You know what I mean? Like that's how we feel about them. Because, oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna say a prayer before I get on that plane. Because not for the temperature when I come off of it, man. Ooh.
I have 2 quick stories. When I lived in Irving, I lived in Irving, right, for like 5 years.
I didn't know that. No. Cool.
Yeah, I did. I loved it there. But I remember one summer. This must have been. I don't know which summer it was, because I lived there from 2009 to 2013. But it was like 100 days of 100 degrees with like 100% humidity.
We did that a couple summers ago. Yep.
Oh my God. And you just go outside, and like your makeup is like just like in seconds melting off of your face.
No, I mean, I'm not joking when I say this. I would actually move like that. If I would move if that happened.
Oh man, but there's something so special about Texas and Texans, and I'm not like
you get used to going from air conditioning to air conditioning to air conditioning to pool to air conditioning. That's how you do it.
That's how you migrate and migrate to air conditioning. Survive. What I'm worried about is that your air conditioning indoor might not even feel like air conditioning.
yeah, especially in the barn. We'll see what happens, but
yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, I live. It's very hot here. It gets hot here, but it gets cold at night. I live in the mountains. I mean, it's like 80s during the day. It can get down to 50s at night, but if I go 45 minutes into the city, it's hot. Yeah. You can Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved out of that city because of the heat, but it's different than Texas heat. It's like dry heat.
Yeah. So Todd can go on time. We got to recap.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, I just have a quick question. So, are we going to end in 6 minutes, or do you have a little bit more time?
I'm
Actually,
going to stay in a little longer.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm going to
And
invite somebody
Brett
else.
also said he
Yeah,
can hop on if you
I'm going to
wanted.
send Brett the link. That's why I was asking.
Oh, okay.
All right, recap, please.
So for those who joined in late, if you are attending Hack Your Health, you got to make sure you're going to be involved, especially on Sunday. We've got the Healing Humanity team who's going to be doing a presentation. Adam and Carrie are going to be doing a presentation at Hack Your Health. Be sure to go see that one. That one's going to be great. And then from there, June 2nd, we go. It's at 5 o'clock, 5 to 7. We're going to go to Casa do Brasil. That is a fundraising event that you have to purchase a ticket for in advance. And there are tickets left at this point, but they may sell out soon. We don't know. We've been selling a lot of tickets, which is great. So if you are planning to go, don't delay, get your tickets. And
yeah, we already even sold out the small room, so went to the bigger room. But once that one sells out, there's no more tickets. So
we're capped on space.
Yeah.
And that's going to be an awesome event. And then for those who aren't going to Hack Your Health, make sure you tune in, check the channels. Todd listed them off before, but all the big carnivore channels will have I'm sure a little bit of an advertisement for it to show when it is. But on June 1st, 7 p.m. Central, we do the big, huge, massive, simultaneous 10 YouTuber live stream. That's just a 10-channel live stream. That's going to be
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Just say your prayers now that the technology works and we get through it.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I can't wait to meet everybody in Texas too. That's going to be a good time. Can't wait to meet you, Ashley.
Looking forward to it.
We're gonna have a lot of dinners. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to do that live stream. So
we'll eat some meat.
Eat some meat. But I'll make a seat for Brett, and you guys have a good evening. Thank you for having me on, and we'll see you guys. See you
later.
See you soon.
So
nice to know he's got some carnivore crisps coming my way.
Yeah, exactly. Susan says she enjoyed the live tonight. I love this community. Me too. Me too. Thank you, Alia, Ashley, and Todd, and friends. And here we got somebody else who's in a meet.
Hey, there he is. What's up, Brett?
Hey, Brett.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, your face is looking skinnier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're sweet.
And mine is looking bigger. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
I got a new hat for Texas.
Oh,
Beef is best. Oh, I love that.
Love it.
Holly's asking if reminder notifications are going to go out. So you guys are going to set it up, and then you can click on the notify me button, right? When you set up the live stream.
For the live, if she's talking about the live stream, then yes. And that's literally still. I mean, we've been working on it for a long time. I know Todd's been working on it for a long time, so there's a lot of plans for it. But as far as the official, like everybody who's going to be on, and I think that information went out to them today. And so you'll probably start seeing some more, notifications and things that go up on their YouTube channels that you can click that notify. You need to remind me to make sure you sign into that. Okay. And support multiple channels at once. Let's break the internet.
Yeah, let's break the internet. That's awesome. Great to see you, Brett. You are growing younger looking. You're growing younger looking. Aww.
There you
go. Hey, Karen.
And then
get in your car and drive to Austin.
Yeah. He's in Arkansas, she said.
It's very close. If she drove, Rick says he can't keep up.
I know. Rick tries.
Thanks, Rick.
Next time I'm in Florida, I'm going to find Rick. We're going to make.
I mean, you're kind of next door to him. No, Texas is very far from Florida.
Well, you know what?
Miami.
Florida's a pretty good drive too, because if you get to the panhandle of Florida, it's not bad. I think that's a day drive, 12 to 14 hours. But if I try to go to Orlando or Tampa, that's a much further drive. So
sure.
I've
done that. I haven't done that, but my sister, I flew last year with my kids into Orlando because it was super cheap. It was like $600 round trip. So we flew into Orlando. I heard the entire time, why didn't you take us to meet Mickey Mouse? And but my sister drove from Tampa to get us.
Because you can literally buy flights cheaper than you can buy Disney tickets.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You can buy flights cheaper than Disney tickets. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't forget your purse bacon. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Purse
hey,
bacon.
don't have purse bacon, but Brett,
Yep.
you'll like to know this. I'm gonna be this weekend. I've got a bunch of jerky that I'm throwing on the smoker. I'm gonna be making some beef jerky for everybody, bringing down. So
Nice. This says I usually set notifications, but I don't always get them on time. But I'll be watching and checking YouTube regularly. Yeah,
that,
it's supposed to be at 7:00 Central.
yep. So hey,
Go on your phone
hey,
and-
Susan, hold your phone up to the microphone or your speaker real quick, and I'll just say, hey Siri, set a reminder for 7 p.m. June 1st for the Carnivore live stream. There you go. Siri just did it for you.
Yeah, or you can be like me and super old school. And hold on. I don't know where my calendar went. I literally have a paper calendar that I coordinate all of my
Write it
YouTube
down.
stuff.
I
do.
I love
can't.
that. I love
can't
that
deal
about
with
the
it.
reminders. I just like say it in there and set that in there because I'll forget about it too.
Rick went to Disneyland when I was minus 9 years old. People used to say I look young for my age. Being a big girl, I joked it's the fat. It smooths out the wrinkles. Now I'm a carnivore, and it's actually true. Fat smooths out the wrinkles. Sure, yeah, it's true. It's true. You do look younger. I mean, imagine what we're all gonna look like when in like 20 years. What we're all gonna look like.
Oh, speaking of in the preview, there's some footage of Maggie.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness,
amazing.
y'all got to see her. Oh my word!
I can't believe she's 80.
She does that. The
83.
flex.
When she flexes, I'm a little embarrassed about my muscle tone compared to her. Woo.
Like, damn, I need to go do some push-ups or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Y'all look forward to that. That is amazing.
Yeah, I gotta meet her. She has a farm in Colombia, and we were supposed to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does. In addition to Canada, so she's like 5 hours from me. I hope to meet her someday here while she's here. Yeah, she used to be 2 hours from me, but we moved 3 hours away. So there you go. Okay, thank you. All right, so what are we talking about now? What are we talking about now in the next 20 minutes? And then I'm gonna head out.
Oh. Well, I'll say one thing that it was mentioned earlier, and somebody said they liked the live stream and it's just fun. I try to get in as many chats like on Facebook and things like that. And I'm like, find a community, get involved, because honestly, that is what keeps me and so many other people motivated. When you meet great people, not just YouTubers, but like in the chat, like Susan, I know, I feel like I know her. She's always in the chat. She's always making comments. You know, you just get to know people from the chats, the comments. I've never met Rick, but my goodness, he's in almost every live stream, and you get to know the people, and that to me that's encouraging because you don't feel like you're the only one out there doing it, and you have to stay involved.
Have you ever talked to Rick before? Because we might have to remedy that right now.
Not live and in person.
But Rick, I'm gonna send you the links. Brett, look what you made me do.
That's cool. No problem.
No,
Rick's an awesome guy. I like talking.
We haven't been doing too many live streams and stuff like that with my brother Rhett, which we plan on getting back to, and we would love to do one with Rick at some point. So that would be fun.
Well, I'm sending you the link right now. And get your brother in here if
Hopefully
I can find
it. My brother Rhett is. I'm excited for him. He just went on a little. Hopefully, he'll be getting more of a video out on it soon. But he just went on a little bit of a journey himself to kind of refocus back in, and he's fired up and doing really well now. But he won't be at Hack Your House, so we're a little disappointed by that. But all right.
I won't be there either. I sent Rick the link. We'll see what happens. I told him recently we need to do a live stream. So, in case I don't have any time in the next month, I'm going to be very busy next month. So I jammed 3 live streams in this weekend. I have nothing scheduled for next week. And I think I'm not going to the US. This is really, I might be going to do some work in Bogota. So I really can't go to Hack Your Health. So there you go. I might be out of out of town where I live, but still in the same place, but not near you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's your brother.
There he is.
Hey, there he is.
I wish I could be a Hack Your Health. He's like me.
And he's got legit excuses. I mean, I think it's his son's graduation. There's other things going on. I mean, it unfortunately doesn't align with everybody's timeline. So, but that's why there'll be live streams. That's why there'll be lots of live events. You'll be able to watch the replays and get in there.
Yeah, exactly. Rick, I sent you the link if you want to jump in.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack, quack.
I should
He's not in the bathtub with his ducks. I don't know. Might be.
Hey.
Don't
Hey.
Don't jump in the live stream.
The heart, yeah, right. The heart attack chicken is a staple now for our family. We make that at least every couple of weeks. That's my daughter's favorite way of having chicken now.
Oh wow, I gotta do that heart attack chicken. I got it for my kids. They love chicken. Hey guys, Charlie and Marilyn stopped by to give you a thumbs up. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Aw.
Yes, thanks.
My son's graduate party is June 1st. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I
yes.
told him that was just an excuse, but I guess he needs to go.
It says, yes, I feel like I know so many and we are on the journey together. Support and care is so important, especially since so many of our real life don't understand the carnivore way of leading. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And Susan, you're awesome influence online too, because you've been doing this for a while, right? So you can talk about the experience. But a lot of us are like, I mean, I'm 15 months on carnivore, but
that's awesome.
You know, it's there's a lot of people who are in that 3 to 6 month window that I can speak to about that. But
right,
I'm still working through that. And you've got people like Susan, and I think if I remember correctly, Susan's been keto / carnivore for like almost 6 years. So
yeah,
that's awesome. There
you go. Heart attack chicken.
Yeah. And Susan, if you ever want to jump on a live stream, you can also. I should do a live stream where I just like invite random people in the chat. Like I just tried. It inspired me just now.
Sometimes there might be a gamble or two, but
I know. Oh yeah, that's true. And then you have to like kick them out.
Like if Rick shows up in his bathtub, but
no. But he's not showing up at all. He has not gotten the message that I emailed him, and he can come into the live stream. But maybe he doesn't want to, and then that's okay. Also, that's all right. Can I do? We have 43 people watching, and I did a video about a chaffle.
Yeah.
And if y'all want to watch my chaffle video, please go watch and like and comment.
Yes.
I'm going to do more videos on food, so I'm trying to get that. Oh, thank you. And even if I mess up, I'm going to put that in the video.
Yeah.
So,
I hate these perfect cooking videos because then when you try it, it doesn't work out at all. But you don't know why because they did it the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Have been keto since 2020, now mostly carnivore. Great.
Okay.
Great.
So
that's awesome.
I was a little over, but still 4 years. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Brett,
that's
what do you
Karen.
want to
I'm
say?
sorry, that's Karen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rick says his webcam isn't working. That's because he's in the bathtub with his ducks.
Don't electrocute yourself.
Anytime Rick is involved, the conversation goes south real quick.
Rick's like the ultimate do-it-yourselfer.
Oh man. And
he's the only guy that started carnivore out of spite.
Yeah, it's true.
That was his reason.
I just think I love that story.
Rick was the first person I ever interviewed and talked to, and I was so nervous.
Really?
But he's so easy to talk to. Yeah, I was very nervous.
Mm.
Just because I never had done. Not that I'm nervous talking to people. I'm very talkative, and I don't.
You
I
are?
like talking. Yeah, and I like talking to people, but I've never interviewed somebody about the carnivore diet before.
Yeah.
But Rick is the best person to interview first because he'll just talk the whole time.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he can get going on stuff. He's a wealth of knowledge too. He knows about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So you see this thing here? This is a sheet covering up my workbench, sort of stuff or whatever you want to call it. But we have the same stuff covering the ceiling, and there was like a lizard crawling, and I was. That's why I jumped. Last
So
night I get weird. There's weird animals. I live in the mountains. There's weird animals at night. There's like cats and I don't maybe bobcats. There's things fighting on my roof.
wow. Okay.
Anyway, sorry if that's why I
Here.
jumped
Well,
because the
speaking of backgrounds, I had to change mine up because I did an interview with Dave Mack, which I was super excited to do,
yeah.
and that was neat. But the whole time, I'm like, I felt like I wasn't doing a good job, or I wasn't, because I had a virtual background. I'm just cutting in and out the whole time, and I'm trying to position myself, and
Yeah.
it had me totally distracted. I'm like, okay, it's time to do something different with the background.
Yeah, exactly. It looks great and inspired me to do something
Well,
better also.
this is stage one. We're gonna add stages. So
Nice. Brett, question, how are your kids eating these days?
It's still a struggle.
Okay.
My daughter's 17 and my son is 13. And he's doing better. I'm getting him to eat. He loves to eat McDonald's, and it pains me to spend the money. But I got him eating triple cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay.
So at least he's getting a good amount of beef in there.
Yeah.
And McDonald's has clean 100% beef with no seed oils.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. So, at least he's getting meat in his diet. Now, my daughter, she's kind of a carbaholic. So, but, they know what I'm doing. I'm always there to encourage them, hey, how about some bacon? Can I make you some eggs for breakfast? Can I make you something, So I'm always offering and encouraging, but never too pushy.
It's so hard. My daughter's it's so hard because of the friends and everything else that they eat with their friends, and they, especially at school and things like that. It's really hard for them. It really is, and it's not the norm. And honestly, most kids, I'm not gonna say all kids, because there's a lot of kids with some issues now, especially at a young age. But a lot of kids, their bodies are adapt, and they're doing fine. That doesn't hit them till a little bit later in life, right? So they're not feeling the downsides of it, and that's the hard part for sure.
Right. So
the good thing is that they all know about it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Whereas when we were teenagers, we didn't know about it.
No.
Mm-mm.
You knew about the food pyramid. That's what you were taught.
Right.
Oh,
so now
I
at
didn't
least
even
they
know
have
about
that tool in their back pocket. So.
I was telling my husband when we walked past, the point of sale where they have all the candies when you're buying your groceries. I'm like, oh, look, a Kit Kat bar. That used to be my dinner with several cigarettes, an iced coffee, and a cheese stick. And that was my dinner in my 20s when I was skinny. It catches up with you.
Yeah. Right.
When you destroy your body. Can you imagine that? I still drink the coffee, but I don't eat the Kit Kats and smoke the cigarettes.
Yeah.
and I eat a little bit more than a cheese stick for dinner. No wonder you have no idea that this is causing you so much pain and suffering.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's funny that you don't realize it. It catches up with you later.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he got in trouble because ducks were fighting. Rick.
Really?
And he's still not monetized because of his fighting duck video.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Holly, I didn't know. I just ignored the fact that he said there were bobcats parts everywhere. I thought maybe he caught one and was eating it.
That's the iguana.
Oh, I wanted to tell Susan that when she says someday when I get the nerve to go live, I will better at writing my thoughts, but who knows, maybe someday I'll be ready. It's actually, that's awesome, but it's a lot easier than you think.
Yeah.
Open invite to come to my channel, Susan, because there's only 3 people watching. You're good.
But the thing is, it's not like I've done a lot of public speaking, and you have to get over that nervousness at first when you're talking in front of 100 people or more. And this is not the same thing.
Yeah.
This is by far not the same thing of talking in front of people. We're just talking also. Yeah.
It's not like we can see them all.
Yeah.
Their faces on the corner of the screen. I'm just talking to a couple of friends.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly what it feels
sure.
like. He's going to restart his computer. Well, I don't know how much longer
I'm going to have to go pretty soon too, I know, unfortunately.
Oh, but I want to thanks for Brett for hopping on.
Yeah, may go live tomorrow. I'm going to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Indy 500 is
Ooh,
this weekend.
Nice.
nice.
So I may go live when I'm there, and I think we're going to be like smoking, having some food, smoking some meat and having some food
Nice.
there
Tailgating.
Saturday before the race, and then I'm sure we'll be doing something after the race on Sunday, and then just
Cool.
gearing up for Hack Your Health. And
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
plan to do some live videos while we're cooking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I wanted to get with you, Ashley, about maybe
Yep.
doing some lives while we're in the middle of cooking stuff, and maybe pull Dr. Chafee in over to the
Nice.
grill.
I
Hey,
still
Yeah.
Dr.
gotta.
Baker,
Yeah.
get him
Yeah.
to flex some tomahawks for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Something. We'll do
Get
something.
Robert Kiltz to deliver some babies.
My
There you go.
my goal with Dr. Baker is have him pick up Carrie in one hand and Adam in the other, and I got to get a picture of that.
I mean, they're
Oh,
pretty
that'd be
light. They're like 100 pounds
That's what I'm saying.
each.
I think he could do it
Yeah.
off. I think he could do it off the ground in one hand each. I think he could do it.
Yeah. I think Carrie's 165 and Adam's probably about the same. He could lift him up
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Exactly. Hello, Sandra. I always feel so bad when we're about to end and people are coming
Just
in
not-
and saying
I
hi.
know.
Good morning,
All right.
Australia.
Good morning, Australia. But what day are they? They're Sunday?
Tomorrow. Or
Or
tomorrow.
they're Saturday morning? They're
Yeah.
not like Sunday morning? Okay.
It's 24 hours around the planet. Not 36 hours.
Oh, look, Rick is here. Rick, we're
There
only
he
here
is.
for,
Hey,
we're only
there he
here,
is.
we're only here
It
for
just
4 more
went
minutes.
downhill, I'll tell you.
All right. Well, it's time to go. Bye, everybody.
My lousy old computer, this thing is a disaster. It's falling apart. It reminds me of my car, my house, everything else. I had to restart it twice, but I guess now it's finally working.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
you. But
your
but
mic
seriously,
sounds
I gotta leave soon.
Oh, okay. That's fine. My living room looks like a shop. I have parts everywhere.
So you got bobcat parts, you got like some legs and
Well,
A
not that
tail,
kind of bobcat.
tail.
This is the
tails
mechanical one.
and ears and stuff.
It's the mechanical one. I got the wiring harness. I got a hydraulic motor. I got hoses and fittings and all over the place.
Wow.
My friend's machine broke down, and I'm trying to get to the root of the problem. So, you know how it is with this stuff. It'll drive you nuts.
Yeah.
It will drive you nuts. I don't
Good
know
stuff.
because I don't repair stuff, but I trust that it's true.
Yeah. I like the
Rick's a
electronics
great
piece.
mechanic. He'll figure it out.
When
Can
I
you
tried
come-
to-
You know, from one Mopar guy to the other, when you drive an old Mopar, you better be able to fix stuff. I had to fix my lawnmower today. The stupid thing wouldn't start. The valve was stuck. I had to take the little cover off. It's a Honda engine, and the screw fell out. But I got it started. I got the yard mowed, and the ducks
Nice.
were happy because once I got all the mulch ground up, the bugs were there, and they were over there digging away, having a great time.
There you go. That's awesome.
You know how
Yes.
ducks are. They're either eating, fighting, or mating.
And if you show mating and fighting, then your videos are gonna get
Man.
taken
They
down.
don't seem to have a
Right.
problem with the duck mating. I've done several duck mating videos. It's just there was a duck fight. I walked out the door and there they were battling it out by the street. I thought there's tons of duck fight videos on YouTube and they took mine out. And since I'm a nobody, even though I've been a YouTuber for 16 years, because you can't even contact with these people. I'm sure it's just some stupid algorithm that knocks it off and they say, "Oh, you can appeal it." 2 seconds later, it's denied. I'm like, that ain't no appeal. That's just AI at its worst.
I have to read this comment.
That's
Oddly
funny.
enough, it looks like all 4 of you are in a meat processing plant. Alia is in the slaughter room, Brett is in the aging room, Ashley's in the sales room, and obviously Rick is the boss.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That's a good
I
observation.
gotta get a better background. It works for now, but like, what if I have to like interview doctors or something? It's got to look a little bit nicer.
That's so
I'm
funny.
too poor to afford a background. I just use what I got.
There you go. I'm too poor also. This is like a satin sheet.
It looked like you were removing asbestos or something.
No,
It's
that's
like
their sexy bed sheets back there hanging on there.
this
Okay.
is I'm just
Oh,
hiding
it
my
is.
work.
It's sad. That's so funny.
You
Yeah,
need to get green. If you get a green one, then you could just have a green screen background.
that's true. That's true. It
Your
would be
green
probably
sheet.
pretty cheap. Pretty cheap to buy that.
I
All
like
right,
the meat
so
locker.
If I
I
had a
like
green screen,
soccer.
you know what would be in the background all the time?
Ducks.
Duck fighting.
Ducks.
Satin
And
sheet.
they'd take me off YouTube because they'd be fighting and mating and doing their ducky things.
Oh man. Well, it's an hour 20. I'm getting a little tired. If we go past 9:30, I'm gonna feel really bad because Todd asked us to start at 9:30.
Well, he had
So,
another meeting anyway, so
yeah. Oh, okay, that's true.
yeah.
I didn't
All
even
right.
know this was going on.
Yeah, sometimes you get alerted to it, sometimes you don't.
Just
So
last
let's
minute.
last minute. So I'm gonna let everyone do a quick shout out for whatever they would like to shout out, and then we're done. What would you like to shout out, Rick?
Well, I don't know. There hasn't been any good sales in the store, so the only thing I would shout out is just don't give up. If you're on a carnivore diet, please don't eat the duck food. The ducks will be glad to do it for you.
There you go. Feed it to the
I-
duck.
Mhm.
You're so cute, Rick. I meant, do you want to like say something about your channel? You're adorable. All right, you think about that for a second, Brett. So you're going Indy 500. You're going to be live tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll probably go live while I'm there at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and see who wants to jump in and converse. Um, it's always a good time there. The people that I'm going with, it's a friend of mine from high school. It's her family and her dad. This is his 69th race he's gone to in a row. He's gone to every
wow.
race and sat in the same seat since he was 13 years old in 1956.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's awesome. That's
They just
fun.
had him on the local news. They did a story and interviewed him.
Oh, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, so we started going with them last year, and so me and my son go, and it's really a good time. If anybody ever gets a chance to go, it's a sure thing to not miss.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Holly says this is like the bloopers at the end of a movie.
For real.
Take that as a compliment.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. I look forward to the live from Indy. Awesome. All I'm gonna say is go watch my chaffle video. There you go.
Yes. Oh, look,
4
I can do like
minutes.
little
The-
emojis. Woo,
What's
fireworks.
happening with your screen?
I got little fireworks going, stuff
I
like
don't know.
that.
Yeah, he's got the effects going.
That's kind of
All right.
cool.
And then you have anything you want to
Yeah.
shout out?
Well, hopefully we'll have some fun stuff for next week. We'll do some pre just like go lives as Brett and I get things ready to get cooking for everybody, and whatever else we'll probably do a little bit of just random live streams. And then I know Rhett, my brother, is going to be doing a live with Brian Norkowitz. Yeah, appreciate. He's got that scheduled coming up. But it's weird. We're kind of doing a few things different, not together. So just our timelines are not together. But
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, Hack Your Health is going to be amazing. We're super excited. There's going to be a ton of content coming out for that. So
Awesome. I can't wait.
bringing multiple cameras and lots of hard drives to record it all.
There you go. Oh, I do need to say I will be live with Courtney Luna at 10 a.m. Central on Sunday morning.
Oh,
I
nice.
forgot. I should say that now. There you go. All right. I'm done.
Thanks for putting this together, Alia.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks
Excited.
everybody
Sorry
for
you're not
coming
gonna be there
over.
next week.
Don't say
Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure out the Dallas. I'll try to figure out the Dallas one. I'll try.
We'll get something put together.
Don't do it in June. Do me a favor. Don't do it in June. Okay. I'm busy June.
I can't. I'm gone all June. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Have a good night. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
bye.
All right. Bye,
And live
everybody.
stream.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for jumping
Bye.
on.